So I read Reign in Ruin. Let's talk about it. So I read this several weeks ago when I drew it out of my TBR jar, and wowie, wow, this book was freaking incredible. I loved it. One of my favorite reads of the year. It is a romantasy. It's set in a fantasy world that's like very Middle Eastern inspired. Our main girl's name is Naimeh, and she is the heir to the Sultanate. Her dad is the Sultan. He has some kind of form of what seems like Alzheimer's or something, where his mind is kind of going, but she's trying to keep that a secret from the council as to how sick he is. Because I guess there was never an official announcement saying that she was going to be the heir, even though her father has said she'll be the heir. So she's trying to make sure that she does in fact become the heir, trying to like fend off her father's council, in particular his Grand Vizier wants his job. So our male main character is Makram. They call him Agassi. That's like his title, I guess. He is the brother to the Sultan in his country. And his brother is like a dick. He's not very nice. There's this other group of people who are non-magic users, and they are fighting this war across their world, and they're trying to wipe out all magic users. So they're coming for Makram's country and Naimeh's country. Naimeh wants to form an alliance with Makram's country, and Makram wants to form an alliance with Naimeh's country to kind of help protect each other from these people who want to come kill them. But, you know, his brother doesn't want to, and he's the Sultan, and the council doesn't want to make an alliance with him, so there's a lot of political intrigue that ensues. Naimeh is a super powerful magic user. She has like wind power, and she does like the most interesting things with like, she will like whisper a secret message and use the wind to like take it over to whoever it is she needs. I just like fascinating stuff like she was doing with it. You know, she can like suck the air out of people's lungs if she needs to. She's badass, and she is so sharp, so smart. She is very clever, very smart. She knows what she's talking about. She is ready to be a leader. She's a very good leader. There's so many examples of her just, she's ready. She could be Sultan today. She's incredible. Love her. She's a great FMC. Makram, also an amazing male main character. So his brother is an asshole to him because Makram is a super powerful magic user. So his brother is like a firepower guy, and he is what's called a death mage. So you could add him to the list of what people on the internet like to call shadow daddies. His magic does look very shadowy and death magic, so he can like suck life out of things, and he has very strong abilities, but people are afraid of death mages, particularly in Naimeh's country. They don't like death mages at all, so that's part of the reason why they don't want an alliance with his country, because his country's known for having death mages. So it is funny, like kind of the way the sneaky sneak starts with them trying to politically intrigue their way into an alliance. Naimeh sends a letter to Makram's country proposing an alliance and asking someone to come, like send an ambassador or someone to come and work it out. But she signs it for her father. So she sends them a letter signed like it's her dad. When he shows up, he responds, but without his brother's blessing. His brother did not want to make an alliance, but he came anyway to make one. So they're both like kind of tricking each other, but for the same thing. This is definitely a romantasy. The romance in the book, I would say, is given as much weight as the plot. Both are so strong. So if you love romantasy, you should read this book. I think you would love it. But the romantic tension between Naimeh and Makram is just so chef kiss good. I love it. I'm obsessed with them as a couple. It's not a super smutty book either. There's like one sex scene, I think. But there's just a lot of romantic tension, a lot of longing and wanting and all that. Oof, I love it. And the way I picture them in my head is like, I do imagine Aladdin and Jasmine, but like hotter and more rugged. But yeah, I freaking am obsessed with this book. I also really love the magic in this, like the magic system and the different types of magic and mages that there are. There's a difference between like high mages and regular mages. I guess people in Tamar tend to be, I can't even remember if that's the correct term, but high mages, I don't know. She is super powerful, and when she goes to his country, people are very surprised at how powerful she is. She's more powerful, I think, than even the Sultan there is. I think she's more powerful than his firepower. So, she's like, her magic is dope as hell, and I like hearing about all the different types of magic, and his magic in particular. She wants to repair this, like, wheel, and to repair the wheel, she needs to have, like, 6 mages, the same as what Makram is, like, swear an oath to whatever to defend the country in a certain way, to repair the wheel. And so that's what she wants Makram to do. That's like her ultimate goal. Our girl, I think, should just be the queen of the world. She's just so competent and good. I love her. She's on my list of favorite FMCs. I really like her. Watching their whole relationship develop and evolve is just so good. It's just so good. It's so good. I love it. But there is also so much political intrigue, so if you like kind of political intrigue, scheming, plotting, trying to get things to work, lots of that as well, and it's also excellent. Love it. And there's a couple of fun action scenes in there as well too. The action, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Again, the magic is so fun. I wanted to see more of it. I want to know more about it, which is why I will be continuing reading the series. Abso-freaking-lutely. One of my favorite reads of the year. This book is freaking amazing. So please read it and talk to me about it. Read it. Talk to me about it. Read it. Talk to me about it. It does seem like maybe each book will be like another mage who swears to the circle to fix the wheel, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just talking out of my ass here. I don't know anything about the next books. Other than that, I do know they change POVs each book. I'm a Nora Roberts romance trilogy reader, historically, and totally used to that. She does that in so many of her romantic trilogies, and it's kind of how I'm used to reading romance. So, like, doing a romantasy version of that, where I am loving the plot and the romance, yes, please sign me up. So I'm interested to see who the POVs will switch to. So it'll be like an ongoing overall story, but each book you get a different couple POV. So I want to continue for sure. So please read it. Talk to me about it. Have you already read it? What did you think? Let me know. I've got a couple more TBR jar reviews that I need to get up. I will try to get those out soon. I know I'm behind, but hey, I'm here making content again and I feel good. So I think I'm trucking out of the slump. I'm working on it, guys. All right. Bye.